Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Jack Reaver Productions. Today is a special night for me because for the first time I remember since being fans of all three teams, the Broncos, the Dodgers, and the Hurricanes are all basically playing at the same time, 8 p.m., 8:30, etc. I have a dilemma. What am I going to do? Who am I going to watch? Flip a coin? Pull a number out of the hat? No. The Broncos will be on regular TV because they're the Broncos. I favor them the most because I love football the most. Second will be the Dodgers. Will be on my computer. Lucky that Comcast plays things live. You can watch. Third, the Hurricanes. Even though it's the first game of the year, it's not as important. I'm interested, obviously. I'll have them on my phone. All right, on to tonight's NFL game between the Denver Broncos at the San Diego Chargers. The Broncos are favored by 3.5 points at Qualcomm Stadium, if that's the name. It's changed enough times over the years. I like the Broncos to win this game, and I'm not trying to be a puke homer. I'm just picking them because I think that they're going to be very upset after losing last week with their defense. Atlanta ran right through them. And the Chargers, although have a good offense, are going to have a hard time against Von Miller, Shane Ray, Chris Harris Jr., Talib, Derek Wolfe. These guys are going to be after Rivers. And a friend of mine talked about it, saying that he thinks that the Chargers won't be able to move the ball. And I think they'll get in there and smack Rivers a few times because the Broncos' defense needs to improve after what happened last week. The Chargers do have a decent offense with Rivers. He gets maligned a lot. I like the guys. 11 touchdown passes. They have Travis Benjamin, who leads them with 28 catches. They have Williams. I don't remember his first name. Of course, I just looked at it. 21 catches, 3 touchdowns. Antonio Gates, who's getting a little bit older. He has 2 touchdowns, but only on 10 receptions. They run the ball pretty well. I can't talk. Here we go. Melvin Gordon. He has about 300 yards rushing.
And 6 touchdowns.
Thank you for adding that, Matthew. 6 touchdowns, which is pretty good after 5 games. The Chargers are 1-4. Denver's 4-1. Just so you know for reference. On the Denver side of the ball, Travis Simeon should be coming back. I hope so because last week Paxton Lynch looked lost. He'd go back to pass. He was very hesitant. He didn't read very well. Although it was his first NFL start, he looked clueless. And the offensive line did a poor job. I know one of the guys, Stevenson, right tackle, is supposed to come back to help Simeon this week, which would be huge. C.J. Anderson's kind of fallen off. He has only 3.5 yards per carry. The backup runner, Booker, I hope gets more carries. He's very fast. He's at 4 yards a carry. Sanders and Demaryius Thomas. See, I'm good with names. Really awful. I can remember stats, but I can't remember names. Lead the way, 3 touchdown leads, 26 and 31 catches for Thomas and Sanders. But I think the Broncos should be able to win this game. I'm going to say 24-17. Now it's Matthew's portion of picking tonight's Chargers versus the Broncos game. So, Matthew, what are your thoughts on this game?
Overall, my thoughts have been slightly different than Jack's. I think San Diego can put up some points, but I think their defense will not shut down Denver's offense. So, with Melvin Gordon,
Yeah, keep that Rubik's Cube. That's cool. Go ahead.
I think Melvin Gordon will be held to only 30 yards rushing.
It's fine with me. Good.
Then Sanders will have 15 catches.
15 catches? I like that. Okay, continue on.
170 yards.
Wow, he's going to have a career night.
3 touchdowns.
Do you have Sanders in your fantasy team?
And one of them I don't.
There you go. Oh, you don't. You do. Okay, you want to get like 30 points. Okay, continue on.
And then DT can catch them yards. Then C.J. Anderson, I think, is going to have a big night today. 100 yards rushing.
Wow, so you think the Broncos are going to get close to 500 yards the way you're talking?
500 total offense.
Wow.
Simeon, 406 yards passing.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Here's my prediction. Broncos 35, Chargers 17.
35-17. Any other thoughts on the Chargers, on their offense? Gates, Rivers?
I think the Chargers are going to miss. They're really going to miss Keenan Allen for the season.
Why? What did he do?
He tore his ACL. The worst injury that can happen to you.
Absolutely. Okay, what else happened?
And Danny Woodhead also tore his ACL. And then on the defense, Manti Te'o tore his Achilles. So that's going to be another big loss against Indianapolis. Okay, those are all my thoughts. Thank you, Jack.
Thank you, Matthew. Have a great night. I appreciate you doing this.
Bye.